Have you ever wondered how your net worth stacks up against others your age? Whether you're in your 20s and you're starting out in your career, reaching your peak in your 40s, or planning for retirement in your 60s. We've got data on all those decades and everything in between. Hi, I'm Kevin Elliott. Welcome back to the channel. I help educate and empower people to take control of their finances, enabling them to build true wealth. If that sounds like something you need, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more personal finance insights. Before we dive in, let's begin with the basics. So what exactly is net worth? Net worth is the total value of everything that you own. Your assets minus your liabilities. It's a snapshot of your financial health at any given point in time. Your assets would include things like cash in your bank accounts, investments like stock or ETFs, properties such as your home or rental properties, and even your pension fund. On the other hand, your liabilities include debts like mortgages, student loans, credit card balances. So let's say you have 50,000 euros in savings and 200,000 euro in a property, but you owe 100,000 euro in a mortgage. Your net worth would be 150,000 euro. Simple, right? But here's the thing. Net worth isn't just about how much money you have in the bank. It's about how well you manage and how you're going to grow that over time. Today we'll be diving into net worth by age in Ireland and answering the big question, are you on track? Not only will we show you how your net worth compares to others in your age group, but we'll also cover what your net worth goal should be at every stage of your life. These are above average targets designed to set you up for financial success. Because let's be honest, who wants to scrape by when you could be thriving? Ireland's household wealth has tripled over the past decade. According to data from the CSO, net household wealth now exceeds 1.2 trillion euro. Property values have skyrocketed, investments have grown, and household budget savings has hit record highs. But here's the kicker. Wealth distribution in Ireland is heavily skewed. The top 10% of households hold almost half the country's wealth. The bottom 50%, they hold only 9%. So how do you compare? Let's break it down. The net worth figures in this analysis are derived from a combination of data from the CSO and widely accepted financial modeling methods. But before we dive in, it's important to clarify one difference in the reporting. The median net worth figures are sourced from the CSO's Household Finance and Consumption Survey, which reports household level wealth. This means it includes the combined net worth of all earners in a household, like a married couple or a family. On the other hand, the low and high net worth estimates in this video are based on individual income levels. We've used CSO data at the median and top 10% of income levels based on the individual and applied a net worth calculation known as the Money Guy formula to estimate the net worth by age. This means these figures are tailored to your personal financial journey. And then there's the killing it category. These estimates are calculated by multiplying the top 10% of income by age based on CSO data and applying a factor to reflect high net worth individuals reaching significant financial milestones. Think of it like Scrooge McDuck level of wealth, except without the swimming in gold coins. Here's why this distinction is important. The CSO median net worth figure is based on households, which often could include two earners. This means the reported median is higher than what an individual might expect at the same stage of life. So for example, if you're single and you see the median net worth figure for a household at your age of 307,000, don't panic. The number reflects combined wealth, not individual wealth. The low, high, and killing it figures, on the other hand, are based on individual income and financial milestones. These benchmarks are designed to help you set personal wealth building goals, whether you're single, part of a couple, or somewhere in between. So to recap, median net worth is based on household level data from the CSO. Low and high net worth individual income based estimates are using the Money Guy formula, and the killing it is a reflection of high net worth individuals achieving significant milestones. The 20s, the decade of I'm broke but YOLO. In Ireland, young adults are facing rising costs of living. Rent, transportation, education, etc. These expenses are through the roof. But here's the good news. According to the CSO's latest earning report, median wages for workers in their 20s have grown 12.5%. from 2019 to 2023. So while you might feel like you're drowning in expenses and struggling to take the next step, there is hope. Your 20s are about laying down the foundation. Pay off high interest debt, build an emergency fund, and start investing early. The power of compounding is your best friend. Every euro saved now will be worth a lot more in the future. Now looking at the net worth data for people in their 20s. Low net worth would be 34,000 euro. A median net worth would be 31,000 euro. A high net worth would be 55,000. And if you're killing it, it's 109,000 euro. If you're in your 20s and your net worth is negative, don't panic. You've just started building your career. Money will come. Just focus on building good money habits, like not spending your entire paycheck on avocado toast. Welcome to your 30s, the decade of I'm figuring out this adulting thing, but I can still call my parents to figure out how the washing machine works. In Ireland, many people in their 30s are relying on their parents for more than just washing machine advice. They are customers of the bank of mum and dad. Over 40% of first-time buyers have used gifts from a family member to pay for part of their down payment on their home. I appreciate those who had to struggle on their own to get on the property ladder may see this and think, those spoiled brats, they're getting it easy. But the reality is approximately 1/6 of this country's total wealth has come through inheritance. A 2020 CSO study found that the total value of inherited wealth in Ireland was 97 billion euro. And this is only going to grow into the future. As the values of assets held by the older generation rise, predominantly in property, and younger generations continue to struggle to acquire assets as they battle through this cost of living crisis. Your 30s are about growth, so maximizing your pension contributions at least up to the employer match level. Invest in a diversified portfolio and reduce any non-mortgage debt. And if you're still feeling hungry, consider additional income streams. Look for a side hustle or a rental property. And as always, be aggressive in seeking salary increases. Now, let's look at the net worth data for people in their 30s. A low net worth would be 98,000 euro. A median net worth would be 120,000 euro. A high net worth would be 182,000. And if you're killing it, it would be 312,000 euro. If you're in your 30s and you're hitting these numbers, you're doing great. But if not, don't stress. There's still plenty of time to catch up. Your 40s are the decade of, I'm at my peak, but I'm also exhausted. Many in this age group are balancing careers with mortgage payments, kids' education, and retirement planning. According to the CSO, 60% of households in their 40s still have an outstanding mortgage. So, while incomes are high, so are expenses. Your 40s are about maximizing savings, accelerating your mortgage payments, and aggressively paying down any non-mortgage debt. You need to ensure you have a strong investment mix and you continue to reassess your retirement targets. Because let's face it, retirement is closer than you think in your 40s. You want to be able to determine what your retirement number is so that you can manage your finances efficiently to achieve that. Check out my previous video on how to calculate your retirement number. Now, let's look at the net worth data for people in their 40s. A low net worth is 200,000 euro. A median net worth is 307,000 euro. A high net worth is 421,000, and if you're killing it, it's 749,000 euro. If you're in your 40s and you're hitting these numbers, you're on track. But if not, it's time to get serious. No pressure though. Your 50s are the decade of, I'm so close to retirement, but I'm just not ready yet. Many in this age group are opting for phased retirement. That might be working part-time or exploring passive income streams. But here's the catch. Rising healthcare costs are a growing concern. A 2024 Irish Life report estimates retirees will need between 250 and 300,000 euros to cover their medical expenses. So if you haven't hit your savings target yet, now's the time to get aggressive. In your 50s, you want to maximize your savings and finalize your retirement plans. Pay off any remaining debt and optimize your pension withdrawal strategies. You may also want to consider downsizing or passive income investments. Now, let's look at the net worth data for people in their 50s. A low net worth would be 230,000 euro. A median net worth would be 394,000. A high net worth would be 514,000. And if you're killing it, it's 1.4 million euro. If you're in your 50s and you're hitting these numbers, go you. If not, don't worry. You have time, but you really need to focus. Retirement in the golden years. And here's the reality check. Rising costs, in particular healthcare costs, can erode your savings faster than you believe. The golden years are about enjoying financial freedom. Optimize your pension drawdowns, ensure you've got your estate planning in order, maintain a healthcare fund, and most importantly, enjoy a financially stress-free retirement. Before we look at the net worth data for people in their 60s, it's important to note that the numbers do not account for the state pension. So although net worth would be €248,000, a median net worth would be €430,000, and a high net worth would be $526,000. And if you're killing it, it'd be $1.75 million. Interestingly, the killing it projection of $1.75 million falls below the $2 million standard fund threshold. This is a cap on the total value of retirement assets that an individual can accumulate before they're subject to additional tax. That additional tax is 40% on anything above €2 million. So if you're on track for the killing it category and are concerns about giving up even more of your hard-earned money to the tax man, don't worry. There are tax strategies that we can use to reduce this burden. So if you're in your 60s and you're hitting these numbers, well, you've made it. Building wealth isn't just about income. It's about making smart choices with the money that you have. It's about spending less than you earn and investing the difference, and staying consistent over time. Here's what you can do today. Save between 15% and 25% of your income, even if it's a small amount to start. Avoid high interest debt. This is like quicksand for your finances. Start investing early. The sooner you begin, the more time your money has to grow. And always keep your eyes on the prize. Long-term financial independence. These steps may not sound glamorous, but trust me, they work. Wealth isn't built overnight, but with patience and discipline, you will get there. So how does your net worth compare? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and where you are with your goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you will never miss another update. Let's build wealth together, one smart decision at a time. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. So if the CSO says that the median net worth for household aged between 45 and 54 is $307,000, that's the entire household, not per person.